circulation now quickly approaching Harvard. It's going to be very near the Jackson Elementary School area, Owen Elementary School area right now. And there is the circulation. This is doing damage right now, lofting debris. It's moving east along or just north of Pine Street right now in North Tulsa. Now, as we continue to watch that circulation, it is moving toward Tulsa International Airport. We're going to look at Tulsa International. We've got blinding rain right there. I think that camera is pointing to the west.
Yeah, it'll be pointing right to where the circulation is. Yep. So
we're going to be watching that very closely as that moves toward the east, and that is our Skyview Network camera. I want to bounce back out just a bit because I just want to make sure that we don't have other warnings, but it appears right now we do have a new tornado warning for Hughes County. This will include Calvin and Dustin. We'll get on that one in just a bit. But this is our Tulsa International camera. You can see a couple of 737s parked out there. As we take a little closer look at that circulation moving again toward Tulsa International Airport, here's a sign that might be a good sign. We've seen this debris field start to expand a bit. Again, oftentimes this happens when the tornado is weakening or lifting and it's unloading the debris that it had lofted into the air. So notice as well, we have several mobile home parks in this area too. So those at an extreme risk of any tornado moving across this area. And that is the tornado warning. Now the tornado warning canceled for Osage County. That's good news, but our circulation kind of right on top of Jackson Elementary School. This is between Apache and Pine Street, between now Harvard and Yale, and continuing to move toward the east and maybe all the way over toward Sheridan too. But the main circulation is right here. We check our correlation coefficient. It's moving up over toward the west side of Tulsa International Airport, eventually up toward the zoo, but the rotation continues strong. This is reflectivity, rainfall rate. Again, really heavy rain falling right now over Tulsa International and our camera, but we'll be able soon, with this lightening up just a little bit, to look back to the west and hopefully be able to get a visual on that. And that's what we're looking at right now. Let's see. Tulsa Public Schools delaying everything until 9 a.m. So definitely a good move there. Let me bounce back. There's the tornado warning in the city of Tulsa. Here's a look at our Fox 23 Skyview Network camera right now as we look toward the west, moving directly toward this camera. So let's see, that terminal building is oriented like that. So tell you what, we're going to pan this just a teeny bit back to the south just a bit. We're going to keep it right there as we watch as this developing tornado moves a little bit closer to Tulsa International Airport. We have got a vantage point here that's just about perfect as this potential tornado moves back toward Tulsa International Airport.
You can see the cloud movement.
Yeah,
if you look close from left to right, that would indicate the cyclonic rotation.
Yeah, it looks like the strongest rotation now is just on the west side of Tulsa International Airport. Again, the rain is a little lighter in here. I'm going to update while we watch this. Again, that's going to be very close to Tulsa International Airport here just at a moment's notice. Going to zoom right back in with Fox 23 high resolution Doppler radar, still tracking some debris in that radar, TCC Northeast, Jackson Elementary School area. Back to the camera, our Skyview Network camera right now. May take that again back to the right just a touch. It's going to be really hard to see over in the gray. We'll be looking for any kind of power flashes on the horizon. When I look at this on the terminal Doppler radar, the circulation does not appear quite as strong as it was, but this is still a deadly serious situation in North Tulsa. We've had a tornado down with this storm, and it moved just from the northeast side of downtown all the way over to Tulsa International Airport. And let me do, while Michael watches that very closely, I'm going to do an updated track on this storm. So if we have a tornado down right now, it's going to be on the west side of the Arkansas River. Let me show you exactly where that would be. I'm sorry, on the west side of Tulsa International Airport. So right in here, as it moves to the northeast, this is going to be really close to Owasso as it moves. Going to take it a little bit east-northeast, which looks like it's going to be a little bit closer to Keatonville, but maybe over the north side of the Tulsa International Airport. Here's Stone Canyon and Stone Canyon Elementary School. You folks in Stone Canyon should take your tornado precautions now too. Port of Catoosa 6:55, Limestone at 7 o'clock. Owasso buses are held where they are. Greg McLaughlin, understand which one's he on?
He's going to be in RS7.
Okay, if we have RS7, if we can take that, if we can double box with that in the corner. Keatonville at about 7:02 for this. So let's bounce back to that camera view at Tulsa International Airport right now. Again, I don't see, now obviously we've got a lot of wind right here as we look at our camera at Tulsa International Airport, but let's go back to continuing to watch this now. Maybe just